Welcome in, everybody. Hello. We have reached the part two finale of Salem by Night. We are missing a couple of people due to some scheduling conflicts and lack of internet, but we will proceed. Despite that, I'm going to pass the microphone around and let everybody introduce themselves and who they're playing, and give you a little bit of information about those characters, starting with the one and only Spectre Zero.
Hi, my name is Spectre Zero, just your average time-traveling, dimension-hopping android, and in this game, I play Viola Loveridge. Lovely to meet all of you, and currently a little bit out of town, so if I sound a little different, please apologize for that. And without further ado, I will pass it on to Crone.
Hi everyone, I'm Crone. I am playing Elias, Malkavian of sorts. Also was taking care of young Vice until rather recently. With that, I will pass it over to Rook.
Hi, I'm Kevin VT, the man, a pirate that you've never heard of until sometimes you hear music go boom, boom, blam. I'm a music producer and I play video games and cry on all the time on the internet. I'm playing our loudmouth, angry little guy named Rook. He's not afraid to punch you in the face. Just because he can. Just kidding. Or am I? I'll never tell. Oh well. Pass it to Net.
Why am I the only person on this side of the screen with the scary guy? Hey guys, it's me, Nat. I am playing Jericho. Our lovely thin blood, he still doesn't really know how that happened, but here we are. He's feeling a little out of his league tonight, but he's just doing his best. I will pass the mic on over to Dorkwinkle.
Hello, I'm the scary guy. Here to be scary and mysterious. Go ahead, storyteller. I'm good.
Hello. And I am your storyteller. You know me as Void Doll. It's an honor to continue the narration from last time to this time. Ultimately, what could you, son? I'm so sorry if you heard the dog screaming. Right in the middle of introductions too, you little poop. He made me blue screen. Dang. Okay. If you want to get involved, which you can, chat, you do so through loots and gifted subs and the dice roll. You can use your dice roll when you get well, just beware, when you get a natural one, you will be timed out because you'll have cast silence on yourself. But if you get a natural 20, you can give an extra dice to any player in their pool. And tonight, the ramifications of your failure are literally the breath between a good or bad outcome. We are missing one of the veins, the heartbeats of our coterie, because all of them basically make the four-chambered heart that keeps the story alive, and so we will continue with the best of our ability. A lot of this is I figured out today, seconds before we started streaming. So I hope you enjoy, and I look forward to all of the improv. Hell yeah. Just for the sake of it, let's recap the first part of the episode, which is last time that we played. What do you all remember?
I remember that my boyfriend smells like a delicious snack to everyone. And
That's a real fun thing to try to explain to people. Like, hey, no touchy, no touch.
Yeah, started my evening out right out the gate, realizing that and having a really uncomfortable conversation with I lost my notebook, guys. I don't remember his name. Hold on, hoity-toity. Trying to Lasombra. He was a Lasombra.
The one that's like him and I got beef with each other. That
yeah,
guy.
and,
I can't name his name either. But
yeah, I know.
If he knew that too, that I forgot his name. Oh man, Steve. I've been like that loser. Then we get into a fight and someone's probably dead. But
yeah. So there was a little bit of shade throwing in the way that was like, ew, why is a thin blood here, and why does he have this delectable snack with him? So Ashley's not allowed to be out of my sight or anyone's sight for that matter, as far as we're concerned.
Yeah, and then I remember you guys were like talking with this dude, like trying to like be courteous.
Well,
I had to be on my best behavior.
Yeah, and
that's very hard.
I may have like I didn't have the best manners to begin with, but then I was like, oh wait, I'm supposed to be like I gotta do better because we gotta look good. So I did make sure to throw him a couple compliments, which seemed to help a little bit, maybe like he felt like, oh okay, all right, fine, that's okay. And then we kind of like, after we somehow exited the conversation with him, I think he got distracted by someone else, I don't remember, but we were like, yeah, we're gonna go over here, not with everyone. That was really the majority of what happened on my end until I met back up with some peeps towards the end of the session. So I'm gonna let everyone kind of fill in their own section.
Viola was being courteous and welcoming guests. Had a run-in with some twins. Had a run-in with Lucy, very well-known and popular reporter / gossip columnist. Very awesome. Connecting the kindred world with the known world. And then had a run-in with Elias, which both of them were like, which was fun. And then I had a fun little conversation, a brush with Mason, where they got something very important from Mason. And of course, Viola, not being the smartest tool in the tool shed, opened said bottle. And yeah, it's very important. If you want to know the details of that, because you can go to watch the other session, which is on the YouTube. Thank you, Nat, very much. Because that is the key to a lot of things. And if you watch,
let's open a ticking time bomb.
Yeah. Let's open the. Listen, it's not a ticking time bomb. It's just a solution and a very hot commodity. And Viola didn't realize it because she was like, meh, meh, meh. She also had a brush with Marquis and Carter, who happened to give her something very useful in case things go very, very bad, which with Kindred, you never really know if it's gonna get, you really never know, honestly. Yeah, so, and then it kind of finished up with talking with Lazarus and seeing the child and seeing everything that Xirus had talked about from what he had seen earlier, and realizing how cruel the world can be, especially the worlds of darkness. Anyone else want to add something to that?
Don't forget that we got a very special vial from Mr. Creepy Man next to me on screen.
Oh yeah, the super special blood that Viola definitely should not have opened. Yep.
Yeah, that one.
Yep. And then she was like, "Here, Rook, Jericho, take care of it." Not knowing, because then she was like, "What?" I think that was the time where we all connected and we kind of talked, and she was like, "Fuck."
Well, she passed it to Jericho, and Jericho was like, "I already have a target on my back," and Rook was like, "Give it to me," and I was like,
No,
okay.
and I took it. Now I'm the target. Now I've got it on my back. Come at me, you monsters. Yeah. Sorry. I don't know what that was. Who was that? That was Rook. Oh yeah. Spooky, scary times.
There was also a run-in with, I guess, I'm trying to remember, I think they go by what, the twins? There's like a couple of, they're like who
well-known.
talked to them?
It was
Other than, yeah, was it Viola? Anyway, there was a lot.
I think
I'm so
Viola
sorry, guys.
and
I did not get to rewatch, and I couldn't find my notebook, so here we are.
I know Elias had talked to them. So Elias definitely had it. Yeah, he talked to them first, actually. He had a very interesting interaction with them.
Also spoke with Lucy, and they're quite the judgmental little group.
Yeah, I remember that.
Judgmental rapscallions.
Yeah.
To kind of add to Mads's part, I guess. Mads, Alex, Lucy, and Elias also had a reunion. I don't know if Elias wanted to talk more about that.
There's also kind of a super awkward confrontation. Not really confrontation, but because Viola approached Elizabeth when Elizabeth was going to talk to the boy. And that basically ended up with a door being shut in our face. So that's cool. The boy is on the other side of the door with the enemy. To be fair, the enemy is his mom, but she's
still
bad.
Still a bit of a bitch.
I mean, it's complicated, but yeah, I think we were getting ready to I think everyone was getting ready to kind of part ways, quote unquote, and mingle with their like crowds, like the crowds that were possibly going to be supporting the people who were putting themselves out for Baron. So I know that one of the last things that happened though was the receiving of the vial, and then there was a moment where Tyler was really upset because he Lucas passed him. And yeah, and so he was really upset, and he also was out there kind of making his own deals that kind of involved he was trying to get Jericho. He was like, "Hey, are you and your boyfriend open enough that you could go do this? Because I made a deal with this guy, and I think he's into twinks, but I don't want to be that for him." It was funny because it was obvious that poor Kyler was definitely he was on some, and he was also upset. So there was some stuff going on. I think he said it was with a Bruja. It was a really big Bruja. He was trying to convince him to vote into our crowd. So it was a situation.
Bishop is taking one for the team. I know that much. And
Yes,
he took Rook. Rook's like,
Bishop
you owe me.
did decide to go take one for the team, and it was because of that situation. So, yeah. He's
Bro.
off doing that for a minute. Or 5, I don't know. But yeah, we did basically end with that, you know, Elizabeth closing the door, us receiving the vial from Mason, who none of us really knew who he was. He's Mr. Talking in Riddles. He's like, here's the thing. And we're like, oh, what is this? Oh shit, this is crazy. And then of course there was the witnessing of Laz being forced to stand outside of the room that his son is in.
That was depressing. Oh.
So
100% depressing.
yeah. That's the majority of what I can remember without my notes. So sorry.
You are grand. Everyone can have an inspiration for the wonderful recap and assisting me.
Baller.
Mm-hmm. And due to the nature of this game, and having to do a little bit of improv because of absences, which due to internet, totally understandable. However, we are going to start later in the night. So at this point, Bishop is back. He has muttered secured a vote. And he doesn't fucking want to talk about it. Okay? But that's not where we're going to... That's not where we're going to start, unless the party wants to. Because Rook, Jericho, and Viola, along with Elias, are all gathered. So it's up to you guys if you want to start with Mason, or you want to start with the group.
We can start with Mason. I'm fine with that.
Yee, I also am very curious about Mason.
All right, Mason.
Mm-hmm.
Are you good with that?
Yeah.
Then you find yourself outside, looking out over the city. Standing in her suit and in all of her glory, the then true Elizabeth. This is post-conversation with the boy claiming to be her son, and she has specifically requested your attendance, which has extracted you from the party and ended you up here on the balcony of the ziggurat, the castle, looking out and watching everything as if you lord above it. If you had a can of gasoline and a lighter, and you could watch it all burn, and everyone scramble around in panic and fear, just because you could, would you, Mason?
I never knew you'd ask questions you already know the answers to. That's very weird.
I need you to eat your microphone.
Sorry about that.
You're okay.
I never knew you to just ask questions you already know the answer to. The matter of the relation of your son really has thrown you off.
You think he's actually my son?
Oh, maybe. Maybe not. Maybe he's trying to get to you.
You know something, don't you, Mason? That slip-up tells me every fucking thing I need to know. And she turns on you. So, you're master to none. And yet, all, Mason. And if you don't want me to impale you here and now and throw you over this fucking balcony, you're going to tell me exactly where Elias has had him.
Oh, my goodness, such an awful slip up. Oh, bad, Mason, bad. Oh, my goodness, I cannot believe I've done such a thing.
This shit on purpose, Caitiff. Fucking answer the question, or I skin you alive with your own fingers.
Maybe I let that happen.
You want it to happen. Fine. As you wish. And she speaks. I want you to start at your belly. I want you to reach your fingers inside and pull up your flesh. Just enough that it hurts. I want you to stop just below your breasts, so that the innards fall to the ground in front of us. Do it now. And I need you to roll. Give me just a second.
Okay.
She is going to Blood Surge. And she is going to use her blue-blooded feet. Which is just to say all of her kindred capability. And all of her Ventru capability.
I do have... what was it called? Unswayable Mind. So I get to add my fortitude die.
Okay. Okay, so she is going to use her Amplify as well.
Sweet.
Oh boy.
What do I need to roll again?
You're going to roll Composure,
Resolve.
Composure and Resolve.
Resolve.
And she's using her Dominate, her Manipulation, and her Blood Potency.
I don't expect to. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna Blood Surge. I'm not expecting to win, but if there's ever time to Blood Surge, it's now. It'd be fun. Let's play the DC. 2, 4, 6. You get 7. 7 or higher.
Okay. She got a 13. You begin to eviscerate yourself. Take 1 point of aggravated damage.
May Mason add something to this?
What would you like to add?
He will... The tips of his fingers will start morphing into this odd sort of holes, and he makes a snap. And pigeons start coming down.
That's just a real.
And he will say, "Do you remember this game, Elizabeth?" And as his entrails are down, his stomach is exposed. The pigeon will start pecking at his insides.
I remember your pigeons, Mason, and you haven't pissed me off enough that I've had to use my full capabilities. In fact, I haven't even shown you what I can do, but I am walking a fine line. And she reaches into your chest, and when she pulls out this string of your entrails, She rouses the blood again, which lights your entrails, and then your entrails act as a flaming whip. I need you to roll resist frenzy as she literally uses your intestines to kill your pigeons. Whipping it around, catching them on fire, and watching them fly out into the air, burning and screaming. And she says, I am the crown, and it is heavy, Mason.
That's another composure resolve.
Yes. And she is not bothered by the fire in the slightest.
That's an 8 this time.
Okay. You resist the fear from the fire. I want you to confirm if what my son told me is indeed the truth. And she grabs your pigeon that has like the crooked head and like the limp sort of leg, and she holds him up.
Concerning my pigeon.
This one's my favorite, so I'm not going to kill it. But you're going to tell me what I want to know, or I will simply take it from your mind. This is my last request before I dump the gasoline and light the fire. Please don't push me, Mason. I'm a mother.
Mason, so what was the question again, just so I can give an answer?
Essentially, she wants to know, she wants you to spill as much as fucking possible about Elias. You know that that's her ulterior motive here. Her question, if you want to still play spicy, which you might lose your character, dork, or she might just stake you and leave you out here until the sun. Who knows? But she wants to know if everything that her son has told her about Elias is true. And the fact that she's this at the edge means that she already believes her son, Mason. Which means this whole plan, this whole hatred towards Vice, Vice Brown, that is, not Vice Kane, her son, but Vice Brown. It means that maybe her perception has been wrong, and maybe she made a mistake, but her Ventru nature will not fucking allow her to swallow that pill. But this is the nature of the beasts.
Mason will look up and seriously consider death.
Okay.
But then we'll look in the eye. We'll reach out where her hands are touching his entrails, and he'll run his fingers through the entrail, gathering a bit of blood, put in his mouth, and say, I don't think that boy has ever set on line his life. Much like me.
So you've never lied to me. You just haven't told me the full truth.
Yeah, I would say so. A lot of people ask me for work. A lot of people on hush hush. Much like you.
I need you to roll an etiquette and a charisma.
Charisma. These are not my strong suits. Just 2.
Okay. She frowns. Give me a reason to keep you in existence. Just one is all I need, Mason. And I'll let you walk away. And I want you to consider, Mason, that I find the fact that you are clanless even less of a reason to squash you than what you are by nature and the beast that you have become. What all of this is. Bugs needing an exterminator.
Maybe I do deserve extermination. I never once. And many people care whether or not I live or die. I never really mattered that much in the end. So I can't truthfully say a reason why you shouldn't kill me now.
And I will give you a chance to fight against it in your honesty. The fact that you can't give me a reason tells me enough. You're doing this for yourself, not for Elias.
Maybe I like seeing you mad. You ever think about that?
She throws you over the balcony. And as she does, she gives you a terminal decree and implants it. And you don't know when or where it will trigger. But when you land on the walkway below, which is between two towers, so you don't fall all the way, but you fall far enough that every bone in your body is broken. So you have aggravated damage up to the very last dot, and your last dot is just a slash. So you are very, very broken.
Mason just stares up at the sky. It was nice seeing you like that.
Lucas, go ahead and change your...
Where's it? Aha!
Mm-hmm.
Did it change?
There it is.
Sick.
All right, Lucas. You are walking the rounds when Mason lands and falls in front of you in a splatter. And he is smiling up at the sky. You pull back. You're simply on your smoke break.
Trying not to get blood on my suit.
And
Unless it's required.
He's just there, broken, staring up at you.
Do I know Mason?
Mm-hmm.
Does Lucas?
Yep.
Hold on. I haven't done his voice in so long. Mason. He just crouches next to you. He just looks. Did you really have to make her mad? You wouldn't be in this mess if you just learned to not start a fire.
I'm sorry, Lucas. I just like the way it burns.
You see him just like roll his eyes, takes a hit of his cigarette. I'll have someone come pick you up. Use this moment to reflect and remember, she is not afraid to set this world on fire. You with it. But you know that. That's why you did it. Am I right?
Yeah.
Or am I right?
Oh, you got me guilty. Mr. Venture.
He just like fixes his tie. I'm gonna go finish my cigarette and make sure nothing else gets tossed from said skyline.
Oh, do take your time.
When you step away to light a cigarette, Lazarus steps out to also smoke. And his cigarettes, when he exhales, it's just a spray of blood. But he stops seeing Mason, and he sighs.
You really need to stop doing this.
Speaking to Mason.
Oh, it sounds like this happens every other time. every third Sunday, Mason's just always like this, huh?
It just gets turned into a pile of blood, and you just.
Well, you can't blame me, Lazarus. Your wife. Well, she is now to you.
He frowns.
Did you not like that fire in her eyes?
He walks over, puts the cigarette in your mouth, and lights it. You can use it to heal 1 point of aggravated into 1 point of supernatural if you smoke the whole thing.
So you got the good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the Mason will.
Okay.
I don't think she's rather fond of that pigeon. I think I'm getting that one back.
Luke is just like, what's the word? He's got like chill. You and those birds. I'm not one to judge, but I'm a judge. A little bit.
Oh, feel free to judge. I do ever so like it when people judge me a lot.
Just rolls his eyes on that, and they're just like, oh.
Mason, what is it you exactly are trying to achieve?
I don't know. Maybe I'm just crooked.
Shakes his head, puts another cigarette in your mouth.
Damn, man.
You heal another aggravated point into superficial. And he says,
You remind me of Vice.
Was he also a widow?
No more of a torch burning through the night. And no matter how much you try to douse it, snuff it out, cut its supply of oxygen,
There's nothing wrong.
it always keeps burning. Some find that warmth wonderful. Some people find it encouraging. Some people find it dreary, annoying, plenty of things. Just depends.
I think I struck more out of annoying than anything else. I've got to ask you, Lucas, what do you consider yourself? Kindred? Garu? Where do you fall?
hearing said word of you asking or hearing you say this question, there's a look in his eyes of just anger for a moment, and then realizing there's a fine line that I walk on the choices that I have made and with the hand that I am dealt. Remember something, Mason, I will tear your throat out if I ever see so fit.
Oh, I can't
Don't forget that.
Oh,
But right
yeah,
now,
we could-
you'll have a hard enough time finding a reason to stand on your own 2 feet, as it would seem, as because your legs are broken. Let me
all
stay
the
that way
easier
for a
to tear
little
my
bit.
all the easier to tear my throat out.
No. I'd rather have you standing and willing to fight. I don't pick on the broken. Like that. I have more self-respect. More pride. It wounds me even more that you think so lowly that I would be down on your level in the bloody mess that you are in.
I just can't help myself. I just need to keep on poking people.
Don't worry. It'll happen again. I know it will.
Mason, you recover a point of superficial damage from stream loots. And Lazarus is listening to all of this, and then he just shakes his head. And then he points at your forehead, Mason, and he says,
You better figure it out. You are terminal. Unless something changes with her powers.
My death doesn't bother me.
he
If I
shrugs.
die, I simply die.
That's your choice. But you and I both know you're not the only one wiggling around in that dome of yours. There is a creature that sits inside of your brain with you, and you have not mastered it. If you die, it masters you. And how would you feel being puppeted? No longer the puppeteer. Just some food for thought.
And he gives you one last cigarette, and that's it. He's keeping the rest of his pack. And you can turn one more aggravated into superficial.
But before, is he about to leave?
Yes.
Oh, Lazarus, I never asked you. No, you're really a kindred.
Why would I tell you if I wasn't?
I guess maybe it's just for me. You see, I guess I've been a bit mopey, as you can see, as Mason's like broken body, and he still has a smile. He's like, I'm just so mopey right now, deep and down.
He just frowns.
I already said I'm not going to tell you. Stop trying.
But what if I tell you what I think I am? Or rather, what I accepted myself to be. As you see, when I was once, what would people normally would call human, I was never really treated as such. When I was turned, I was denied my own kindreddom. people just choosing when or when I'm not a kindred. So I think to myself, what am I? Then I heard a word from a guru. I think I like it a lot. I think I might not be kindred, but I am the worm.
That's a very dangerous thing to call yourself. Do you even understand what it is?
Maybe if I understand myself more, maybe I will.
You have to survive in order to fully understand what the entity known as the worm is. Otherwise, you are just wind.
Then maybe the worm is as strong as we think,
Or your self-importance is just so inflated that you think something like the worm is going to keep you alive beyond Elizabeth's power. Which, praise whatever lord you worship, Mason.
Oh,
I have
worship.
I have seen even mice conquer cougars.
And you know that he's referring to a very specific news report. Mice invaded a zoo, shitting and pissing on food stores, which got animals sick and killed the animals, essentially. Disease spread. Yeah. So you know that's exactly what he's talking about.
Do I? Maybe I am. Why do you think I'm not important? I don't know. Just so wistful right now.
You are a smear on the pavement. That's what you are now. You are smeared on pavement. That's.
He looks at Lucas.
He's delirious. Delirious smear on the stone.
Something a great scholar once said, "Who gives a fuck?" No, that's me who said that, actually. I'm going back inside. I can't deal with this points. And it's just rather enjoy a cigarette one more time and then walk away.
Lazarus sucks on his teeth and his fangs, looks at the dilapidated body of Mason, does another back and forth between Lucas and Mason, scrubs a hand down his face.
Fair enough. I'm going to go back inside. If he gets up and moves, just let him go. He'll probably be dead tomorrow anyways.
And Lazarus pushes his way back inside to the party.
I know. Someone will collect.
No, I'm gonna count on it. Don't worry. I'm just gonna move up here a bit more.
Don't wait up.
Okay, and I think they're... Oh, any more roleplay between the two of
Yeah,
you?
he'll just follow behind Lazarus, not really saying much, keeping pace with him, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Silent communication between them,
Right. Perfect. Okay. We're going to take a small meanwhile because we just got a birthday raid And I want to do a really big shout out to Poco, who did their debut and their birthday today. So, yeah, those members in my community, if you're not following Poco, please go follow her. She's super wonderful, very nice. She's the badass pufferfish you're ever going to run into. She's a cutie patootie, and she plays Persephone in Starpath. So thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. I hope you enjoy it. A quick introduction. This is part 2 of a Vampire the Masquerade really intense 18+ roleplay, part 2 finale. So this is like the end of the end. So politics and personal horror are colliding in a grand ending. This was like an 8-hour stream that we did several weeks ago. And as for myself, hello, I'm your host or storyteller, your dungeon mistress, Void Doll. It's a pleasure to have you on my channel, broadcast from the Void here. I am a professional voice actress and storyteller, and also a real cool autistic little guy. So if you are a fan of shits, giggles, romance, drama, action, thriller, horror, roleplay, if you're a fan of it, this is a great place to have you. I homebrew everything here on the stream. Even if I'm running a supplement, I tend to inject so much of my own personal excitement and like little like homebrew sort of things and atrocities for the fun of it. With that being said, quick shout out to Val and Steph, who did the art. So if you enjoy the art, they did the art, the sprites. The layout was done by myself and my very good friend Vicious J. I'm going to pass the microphone around, and if you're familiar with Vampire the Masquerade, you know that vampires come from clans, and these clans are established powers, and they come with like mechanically established rules in Vampire the Masquerade. Those of you that are from Poco's community, I am trying to convince her, to seduce her, if you will, into a Vampire the Masquerade game, but we'll see what happens. No pressure, no pressure. It's just, I think she would be an incredible addition to a Vampire the Masquerade game because they are so rich in characterization, character arc, and horror. Yay! But with that being said, I'm going to have the players introduce themselves and the guests. You can see the slider below that has all of the NPCs that are being played with their images and quotes and things about them, and then the guest players and the players themselves with more information. But I'm going to let them do that themselves here and now, starting with another VTuber like Poco and myself, who is a very, very talented human being in a variety of ways. Okay, like this lady can do a lot of really cool shit, including like animations and stuff. So I'm going to hand the microphone over to Spectre Zero, and then we'll popcorn it around from there. Go ahead, Spec.
Hi, everyone. I am just very humbled to be in a group of very talented, amazing people, including Void and Nat and Crone and Inu and Dork, and a very amazing community with so many people who want to tell wonderful, amazing stories. But yeah, I just wanted to give a shout out to every one of those people. And in this game, I play Viola Loveridge. Lovely to meet all of you. Now, it gets a little intense in here, but sit down, grab a cup of tea, and relax and enjoy this story. And with that, I'm going to pass it over on to another amazing VTuber, Inu.
Hi, unfortunately for you, I'm your captain this evening, Captain Yugami VT, music producer and video gamer that likes to scream and cry on the internet as I hit my head on my music keyboard, or my controller, or my keyboard from my PC. I'll never tell. And for this evening, I am playing two characters. The quiet and stoic, menacing Lucas, and the loudmouth, raging man that's not afraid to lose anything, Rook. I'm just a silly little guy. I throw it to Nat.
Hey everyone, it's me. I'm the Nat Chan. I am playing Jericho. He is just a little guy. He's a thin blood, so he really is just a little guy, but he is trying his darndest. And I will pass it to Kron.
Oh no, that is me. I am Kron. I am playing Elias, an Malkavian. And if you listen through the stories of the Salem by Night one-shots, he took care of Lazarus and Elizabeth's son. He put his love on hold for something that was bigger than himself at the time. And that gives kind of context to it. And with that, I will pass it to Dork.
Hello, I'm Dorkwinkle. I play Basin. He's a tiny little puddle of blood on the ground. What kind of wacky adventures is he going to be going on tonight? Woo! Now it's the storyteller's turn, Dolly.
Now we're going to dive back into the game. Please, if you need to go rest, go rest. If you stick around, I hope you enjoy what you listen to. And if you don't enjoy what you listen to, big sloppy wet kisses and a fuck you. I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding. I'm just trying to be funny. No, but really we're going to get back into it. And just trigger warnings. There is blood, there is gore, personal horror, 18 plus. Please listen with your mental health and awareness combined. VTM itself is, it literally comes with a huge list of trigger warnings in the very beginning of the book. I can't describe enough the horror aspect of that, which means that there are things like self-mutilation, self-harm, self-unaliving. There are things like manipulation, aggression, objectification, murder, anything that you could possibly think of that happens in horror movies is in the world of darkness. And I just want you to be prepared if you're sticking around and you're listening, because this is the finale. Some of the kindreds which are afflicted with a beast, and that is the personification of their hunger, their thirst for blood and life. Beasts can be pretty nasty. They are, I guess you could argue, evil. So, if that sounds fun to you, stick around, hang out. I hope you enjoy. And Poco, happy birthday! Happy birthday, you sweet girl. And go get some rest. So. Elizabeth gains a humanity. Holy shit.
Dude, what?
I think that's her.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
I think that's her second one gained this night.
It is.
Yes. Yeah,
I
crazy.
feel a little bit sad that I threw Mason off the fucking
God. Mason, you still got time. Just crawl back to the party.
No. It's much more interesting. I want this.
With that being said, Mason, you are a broken vase scattered on the walkway below the balcony. Your innards splayed, your bones broken, but the undead nature means that you are not dead. Your flesh is still living. You do feel the pain as a discomfort, but so long as your heart and head aren't ruptured, you're going to exist, at least until the sun comes up and bakes you into oblivion. With that being said, I need you to roll a wits and awareness.
All right, kids, how's Mason going to get out of this one? Ooh, that's a nice little crit. That'd be 8.
You see several of your pigeons that survived the flames twisting overhead, and then one by one they duck and they sail towards you, and they start lifting pieces of you and helping you put yourself back together and dragging you. What is an awkward sensation, however, is when these critters peck at your intestines and draw them back up into the cavity below your chest and above your hips. Basically fitting themselves inside of you, stuffing you like a scarecrow.
Mason is lost in fond memories when that happens.
I need you to roll a rouse check, please, for the blood. See if this increases your hunger.
It does not. I got the little onk with the two little things on the side.
Okay, if you would like to attempt more healing, you can, as your pigeons in mass. The thousands of them that fly all over Salem, New York. And all of them are your friend because you feed them all bread. With maybe
and a bit of my blood.
With a little bit of your vitae, ensnaring them as ghouls. And so the thousands of pigeons, 7,000 fucking pigeons that you have baby birded and loved.
Love's a very strong word.
Cared for, arrive. So if you would like to attempt healing, you can. You can
I
make a
will
roll for
keep
it.
on. I want to keep on healing, but I would like some imagery for this healing, if you don't mind.
Yeah, just know that there are rats involved, and they're cheering you on from the sidelines. The Rat King, who is inside, and he is unaffiliated, by the way.
Wait, isn't he supposed to be all the way over in Tacoma?
He's here now, but his rats are putting on. This is a excellent show. Go ahead and describe.
Okay. I got myself up to 4. No, not 4. Actually, yeah, no, 4 because I started at 2 hunger. So I'd have 4 hunger, but I heal perfectly. And what you see is, again, thousands of birds as they start lifting up Mason in this sort of broken posture. And all you see is just like a perfect spear of birds that raise up into the sky, and then they fly far. Then they just like fly away from Mason all immediately, and then he's back at full health. And he goes in.
I need you to roll to resist frenzy at 4 hunger.
Okay, that's a composure resolve. Oh wait, so I'll just be using. Five.
Mason, you are going to feed on the first person that you find.
Oh.
Yep. I also need you to roll a d6 for me.
Oh, I need to bring back my kitty pack.
He also just had a decrease hunger card played on him.
Okay, your hunger decreases by 1. However, you still are frenzying, so you will need to make that roll regardless.
2.
All right. The first person that you find is Elias. And Elias looks like he is in concert and conversation with the rest of the coterie. What would you like to do?
So I have to feed on Elias.
Yeah.
Okay.
Seduce him, Mason. Seduce him.
Okay, no, I got this. Mason goes up to Elias and puts a hand on his shoulder. And does Elias turn around?
Elias does turn.
And as he does, Mason sweeps you off your feet, actually, and just goes in for a bite on your neck. Very sensually.
I do need the rest of the coterie. Jericho, Viola, and Rook. Go ahead and change back over to Rook to roll etiquette and intelligence, please, before this happens, because all of you are going to get a chance to react.
Oh no.
Yep.
My roll 20 crashed one moment.
Oh no.
Yeah.
What's the worst that can happen? Also, Mason, pocket sand was played on you.
What? What did I do?
It means you're blind, so you're gonna lose 2 dice to your next roll, because you're gonna have to roll to actually like bite him. So.
But what did I do?
You're kind of breaking some of the rules of the tenets and the traditions of the Masquerade.
Yeah, but those are for kindred.
Okay.
Wow. You said, sorry, what was it? Etiquette and what again?
Intelligence.
Intelligence.
Can we
you're the
add
worst person
our
rolling for this.
tier dice or?
Yes, you can add your tier dice.
Thank you.
These gifts you guys sent in Discord are fucking hilarious.
Oh,
This
wow.
will eventually happen. There it is.
Guys,
Oh,
you
yeah.
say it's bad.
I'm rolling great tonight.
I rolled a 2 because this is not one of my
You're
favorite.
shook. You're shook. You're shook. You know this shouldn't happen, but with a 2, you're just like,
I also got a 1.
Yeah, I got one.
Yeah.
Jericho's just like, are they dating? I'm confused.
What about Elias? Does Elias stop Mason?
I don't know, but what did everybody get? Did you put it in dice box for me? Jericho's
shit,
also
sorry.
shook. Rook, are you also shook?
Yes, I got one success.
Okay, you're
One
all like, what
success
the
and-
fuck? What the actual
I
fuck?
was just like,
What
huh?
the actual fuck balls?
Yeah.
What the actual shit?
The card Fangs Fallout was played on Mason.
Okay, so between Mason and Elias, you're going to both roll strength and athletics versus each other, but Mason, you're at a -2. Trust
Oh,
me.
I have this Fangs Fallout played
Don't worry.
on Mason.
I'll let you know when it happens.
Guys, you're all being kind of mean to poor old Mason.
You're...
Is Elias allowed to use melee instead of athletics?
Melee is with like a melee weapon. So unless you're gonna like pull out like a baton or something, you could use brawl. Do you want to use brawl?
That's all the same.
Okay. Yeah, but this is like it's vastly inappropriate. There are kindred looking at all of you. Like, what the fuck?
I got 3.
Okay.
Come on, Elias. You gotta get 3 or higher, man. Come on, buddy.
Elias got a 1.
Okay. So he does indeed sweep you off your feet, and he licks his lips and his fangs, they come down, and then as he's aiming for your neck, they fall out and bounce on the floor like Tic Tacs. But he gums your neck, and it's quite sensual, and considering it has been a long time since you've been with your preferred gender, even, not to mention the love of your life, there's a bit of a rousing of the blood, and things start to function, and it's an awkward experience for everybody in the ballroom that is there. There's just this awkward tension that ripples. Someone coughs in the background.
Go ahead.
Are we, is this, okay, I'm trying to picture the surroundings. Are there...
In the middle of a ballroom, people have been dancing.
Okay.
You're standing
Okay.
together talking, and people
Okay.
see Mason run in. There's pigeons everywhere, and he sweeps Elias off his feet, and everyone is just watching this very gay display. Some are wondering if it's going to be an orgy. Others are like, what the actual fuck? And even still, others are annoyed. because Mason is a caitiff, which means he's poopy.
All right.
I didn't realize you felt this way about me.
Mason sees this, it just feels like losing his teeth, and he puts his tongue against his gum where his teeth used to be. He completely drops Elias and then starts poking at where his fangs used to be.
Yeah, there's nothing there. Nothing there.
Sorry, I lost control of myself.
Oh, I thought you were on to me for a minute. What do you mean lost control?
Oh, I'm going to do some fun.
Do you want to dance?
No,
Elias holds his hands up to Mason from the floor.
if there's drinks involved, yes.
I mean, we could get some after, definitely. But it might... Elias, looks around. It might save a little days if we just dance.
Dolly, Mason may not know all the etiquette, but he does at least know what would this piss off a lot of kindred.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
The
coterie also knows that if this is associated with you in any way, it's going to affect your bid for barony.
Oh yes, of course.
Viola's already turned around and she's like, nope, didn't see it, didn't happen. Like she's already before it didn't even finish. She was like, oh, looks like so. How can I? It's just it's just she's appalled because she's like, be as gay as you want, hell yeah, let's go, but at least have decorum. We are in company.
Yeah, Kyler just points at a table and is like, in front of our fucking salads?
Yes.
Right now?
Mason looks at Kyler, looks at the salad, he starts doing that, starts slowly pushing a plate of salad off the table.
Like a fucking cat, I swear to God.
Are you? Is this real? Is this fucking real?
While Kyler's saying this, when Kyler's just saying, "Is this fucking real? Is this fucking real?" Mason's still slowly pushing the plate of salad off the table until it falls off, and Mason's maintaining eye contact.
No. I'm gonna remove the salad from his hand, and I'm gonna look him. I'm like, you are causing a scene. You need to remove yourself, please. I don't care where you go, but it needs to not be over here.
Oh, okay. Well, come on, Elias, let's go dance.
Both of you, I need to roll performance and charisma.
And this is the wrong vampire to dance.
No safe rolls. Welcome in, cutie patooties.
Also, what is this no Joe thing? What is cup of Joe thing?
Oh yes, the craving coffee card was also played on Mason.
Yeah, you want coffee right now. And if you consume coffee, you get a +1 to dice. I will say there are blood dolls, and their needs are being provided to, and that does include some of them have coffee because some kindred would like to taste it. So that is possible to find. However, I need to know what you both got on your charisma and performance rolls. If you roll poorly, this will affect the bid for barony.
Oh my God.
Okay, Don, I just want to know how much this hurts me because Will had that performance and charisma on lock. He knew ballet, yet this is the character that dances.
Will's not here though, is he?
I miss Will. I will blood surge in my memory of Will.
Okay. Elias, what'd you get?
Elias rolled his maximum of 4.
Good.
I rolled 3.
Okay, let me roll now. I'm rolling for all of these elders and ancillary that are watching this display of fuck around and fuckery.
Dork, I wish Evan was here for this roll.
Yeah.
So 4.
We almost had a dance party.
Okay.
But no.
The DC Viola will have to make has gone up when she does her bid for barony.
Damn
The
it.
older vampires are not impressed with the strange display, the fangs falling out, the loudness, the contemptuousness. It's like a room full of cats, and suddenly a puppy gets unleashed. They are looking at Mason, who is a caitiff, with ire and disdain, as a Ancile Malkavian like Elias is dancing with him. There are rumors of course, it's a fucking Malkavian. And even still, others are like, and the Toreador Viola was just speaking with the Malkavian. Figures probably had something to do with it.
Can Elias throw Mason into the fountain if they're dancing near the fountain?
You can, yes. Elias,
Okay.
or Mason, would you like to resist?
Elias is just gonna look at Mason in the middle of the dance and be like, sorry about this, but you know how it is.
Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't expect it any other way. By the way, I may die tonight. Have fun with that.
Let's hope that doesn't happen, but if it does... He kind of shrugs a little bit and just chucks you.
Okay. Now I got this cool power, celerity, fleetness. Where is the maximum amount of kindred that I may accidentally accidentally splash on them?
Oh boy. Okay, let me make a roll.
Oh, sweet God. Sorry, I thought it was muted.
The old La Sombra is the
No,
closest
not this guy again.
to the fountain. The one that has been eyeing Jericho's lover like he's a delicious little snack all night. And he is an elder.
Okay, let's see. What would it be to just, when falling, splash into the water at the perfect point? Would it be like a dexterity, hopefully, or what?
Yeah, you'll be rolling your dexterity, and I would say athletics.
Okay, dexterity and athletics. Got it.
Okay, you know what? You're walking a fine line. You're walking a fine line.
I'm getting into character.
Characters are just a fucking troll.
A little bit. Okay, and I'll activate my fleetness to add my celerity to it. So that's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 die. 9 die. Let's see what happens with 9 whole dice. That's some horse shit. I got 2 out of 9 die.
Okay, the La Sombra shifts out of the way as the water up and splashes. He will remember this.
I apologize. My lowly caitiff senses were just so perturbed. I'll excuse myself. Mason will go to a blood doll and some coffee while everyone else does their thing.
As you attempt to use a blood doll, you are denied. You're seen the fact that you are clanless. You are denied.
Oh, oh yes.
So the only thing that you're allowed is a burnt black cup of coffee that you will puke up later. But you can enjoy it for now.
I will do so.
It's pretty fucking good. You're like, and you get a one dice to a pool of your choosing since you've consumed coffee. And then
Hooray!
After the coffee, your fangs grow back, but in consuming the coffee, you actually sate one hunger. So you're now at 3 and you're no longer hunger, like, frenzying.
Oh, no, I'm at 2 now. I'm back to where I started.
Oh, you're at 2. Okay.
Yeah, because of the card that Yankee played.
Oh, beautiful. Okay, fair enough. And we'll meanwhile from there over to Viola. You can feel in this ballroom, there are 3 ballrooms, technically 4, but in this ballroom, it is decorated in black and gold. Everyone in here has an interest in seeing Xirus rule. However, Xirus is not here. And because he is not here, and everyone understands that Kyler is his childer, and that you are his protege, all eyes land on the both of you. And it is filled with inhuman judgment. I need you to roll an etiquette or leadership and a composure, please.
Alrighty then. I'm gonna do etiquette, and I'm gonna do composure, which, not a very good pool, but we're gonna do our best.
Oh, I forgot to message it. You do have an extra die for 1 roll.
Ooh,
So if you want to use
yes.
that now, you can.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you, whoever gave that to me.
There was a lot happening when it was gifted, so my bad.
All right, so that is going to be, thank you. You gave me the crit, which is awesome, because I only got a crit and 1 success, so that's 5.
The judgment eases, less of a burn across your skin, and more curiosity to see what you'll do next. With that being said, what does Viola decide to do next?
Viola is going to address the entire ballroom because she knows this has been that people are not going to stop asking, that people are always going to wonder, and she wants to address this now.
Okay.
She wants to be very forward, let people get it out of the air, because otherwise people are going to come up to her and ask,
Right.
"Where's Xirus? When can I talk to him?" And she just wants to address all of this. So I actually spent a lot of time researching this, so I apologize a little bit. First of all, I want to say thank you to all of you who have decided to come in and join us on this lovely evening. Now, I'm not asking you to trust me blindly. I'm inviting you to be witnesses to a revolution. We will merge the wisdom of the old, the knowledge of the new, to make this barony more than it ever could be today. Choosing this faction means you are choosing hope for tomorrow and thereafter. We are on the precipice of the end. We have spotted Second Inquisition in our midst, who seek to destroy everything we have built. A sickness inflicted by one of our very own who thinks they are untouchable. We must show them they cannot trifle or push us around. We are kindred. We do not bend the knee or allow those who would break down our society from within to go unpunished. Join me. Witness what we can do. This is not just my power, but our power. This is our time. What say ye? Are you done just living for tomorrow when we could be so much more? I will not let this city waste away into the sun. I will bring it into the glory of the moonlight. Let me be your Baron, and let Xirus be its savior.
Okay, you're gonna make a roll.
Okay, what do you want me to roll? Oh, I'm gonna blood surge.
Performance or leadership and charisma.
Okay. Rouse check. Yay! How many dice do I add to that rouse check?
Let me look at your sheet.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, where are you? There you are. I'm looking at your sheet. Three dice.
Okay. 2, 3. And then performance. So I'm gonna have to roll these in separate because I don't have a lot of area. So we'll do these first. Okay. Ooh, I actually rolled really well so far. And then let's do this one. Okay, maybe not so good on that. This one. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 8. I roll a lot of dice for performance and charisma. Do be my. And then I roll 3 of these. Okay. So I actually rolled very, very good. So that is going to be a 11 successes.
There's a hush that settles over the room. Like quiet ghosts that seep between the empty vestiges. Like the silence are the respiratory system yet to exhale. And then the La Sombra gives you a smile like a hidden knife. And another Toreador says, "Eloquent words from a neonate. That you are Xirus's protege." A couple of kindred and their entourages that were set to leave the ballroom pause at the door, and they choose to stay, lingering back in and among each other. And the Toreador that spoke Viola gives you a knowing look. But it is not him that you are concerned with. It is the creature that parts the room. Inhuman, because this creature's humanity is no longer high enough to maintain a visage of humble ambiguity. No, you are looking at Oberon, the Simitsi. Arms that drag on the floor and have 2 sets of elbows that bend and twist the limbs in opposite directions, flesh that has been twisted and mutilated like an old tree trunk. You suppose the grooves in the flesh that do eddy like a great redwood, like that rough bark, would be considered beautiful, but the fact that it is moving flesh gives it kind of an eerie representation and an awkward taste in your mouth, though taste is no longer something you're quite capable of, but the remembering is. And as Oberon approaches on a double set of hips that cause this uneven, monstrous gait, you shiver at the ancientness that stands before you.
I have a question for you. one I think all of us would like answered.
And Oberon shifts, and all of those extra joints pop and tremble.
Where is Xirus? Is he not here?
Viola does a curtsy and does her greetings as is proper etiquette, and not politely beating his gaze wherever that may be, responds, he is currently making a breakthrough on a cure. And I possibly have the last piece of that puzzle.
A cure?
I suppose you have heard the rumors of our kind getting liquidated and meeting unfortunate ends. And as I said earlier, there is one among us who seeks to bring an end to it all. Now, what if I told you there is a way to neutralize that threat?
I believe we all would be interested in what that looks like.
I'm sure you've all smelt it, have you not? My fair elders.
There's a wicked purr that goes about the room.
I hope that was a taste of what is to come.
You will offer such sweet vitae to us all.
I would offer the chance to live for more than just one more night, or to not, and to have neutralized the possibility of being eviscerated by one who seeks to be above all of you, but who does not know her place.
Oberon's body kind of tilts.
You speak of the Baron currently reigning.
Let me make this clear. We have reason to believe that Madame Elizabeth not only seeks destruction, but also has a Methuselah in her clutches. Now, how would all of you feel? Someone like Elizabeth controlling someone as powerful as a Methuselah to her whim and whatever she would like.
There is another hush that goes about the crowd.
And she wants to make it known, and I hope this is getting across. What if she controlled you? Do you want to let go of that autonomy? Now,
Oberon does say,
You speak this on Xirus's behalf.
why, yes. We all were in conference when such information became revealed. I speak on his behalf because I understand his vision. Because he is a man of science, of magic, and he seeks to serve the greater good for all of us. And he cannot be doing that unless he has a speaking part, but also time to devote to making this happen.
Okay, roll persuasion and a charisma.
Oh my gosh, this is like a minefield. I'm like, oh gosh, how did West Wing do it? Oh, Lord. All right. Okay. Okay, that was sort of okay.
I will say that while Viola is speaking, Jericho's just keeping an eye out for like crowd reactions, and also just keeping an eye out in case there's any like sudden unwanted reactions. So just so you know, that's what he's doing.
Okay. Roll a wits and awareness, Jericho, while you're doing that. And then Viola Stream Loots is played, so you get an extra dice to this attribute you can roll.
I'm gonna roll my inspo as well to be able to re-roll 5 dice.
Fuck, okay.
Whoever played that Streamloots card, bless you, because that was I needed that. Had no crits, and I was like fishing for it. Un momento, my mom is here.
Okay.
I got a 5 on my wits and awareness.
It is a complicated reaction. Some of these kindred are enraged. Some of them feel like violence should be had. Elizabeth pulled out from her tower, strung up, but that would just ignite the Elizabeth supporters in an all-out war, which may end in too much loss of life and bloodshed.
Okay, I did not roll as well as I was going to, but it is what it is. 8.
These kindred are still with you. They've been promised, many of them, pieces of the city for themselves. Opportunities to grow, to expand. And in Oberon's case, free reign for certain experiments. And things that the old Masquerade finds a bit abhorrent and illegal. Oberon bows to you, gives you a slight applause that then blooms like a flower all throughout the room until it is a riotous, thundering cascade of clapping. And cheers go about the room. The ballroom is still in favor of Xirus as the Baron. And though no one is seemingly going to commit bloodshed, you are in a room filled with creatures that have and deliver their own machinations. And you can smell the stink of those machinations twisting and growing and festering. if Elizabeth put us in this situation, then we can simply be done with her.
Viola raises a glass of blood and offers a toast to the crowd.
What's your toast?
And
What do you say?
I did not plan this. Oh boy. Oh shit. And
Sorry,
she
you
says,
can take a second. Think about it.
if you want to give me a second and give Jericho some more info, if that's
No, we
something
can
you want to do.
meanwhile over to Rook. While all of this talking is taking place, what are you doing?
Casing the area, wondering, he's the sentry or sentinel in waiting in a situation of if something were to occur, keeping an eye on where Ashley and Jericho are stationed, eye on Viola, any key in for people that he's his coterie, Kyler, and making sure no one gets a little weird. It's already been enough weirdness.
Right.
No offense, Mason.
I was weird.
I said no offense to Mason. Weird. That's all.
Take it. No, I was being silly. I think I was weird.
See, I heard something completely different.
Oh.
Makes it even funny. Jeez. Yeah, do you need me to roll something specific for that?
Wits and awareness, please.
Yes, ma'am. That is not the right sheet. No, it is. Wits. Awareness.
I'll do the time you can.
It's
Really good. I don't give a shit.
fuck. This. Most intuitive sheet on the planet. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Six.
Six.
Okay.
Yes.
Essentially the same thing that Jericho was able to pick up, but that Toreador, the one that said "well done" in the very beginning, his hair is like slicked back and slightly pompadourish. Very wickedly handsome. The way that he's designed is as if to commit sin, or at the very least to make nuns question their devotion to their Christ. He, with a 6, he looks up to something. You can't remember this fucker's name, but you know that he's on the lower south side. He owns an apartment complex and then the hotel and the gas station all in a city block. That's his domain. So he isn't like a big name. He isn't like an Alistair Knox, but he has dealt with Alistair, which by extension you've seen him maybe once or twice. But
In passing kind of situation.
correct, at certain Elysium balls and the like. But he's up to something. There's something with a 6. You don't trust him. And especially
Based on that
not
information, I will keep an eye on it.
he starts weaving his way to the back of the crowd as if he's got somewhere to be, somewhere to go.
So I
You're the only one who
have
sees it.
enough time to what's the word? Collide with him?
He's headed to
Like
the back of the
intervene?
ballroom. You would have to hurry.
I will choose to do that.
Okay. Dexterity and athletics.
Does celerity help this situation?
It does give you extra dice, up to however many dots you have in celerity.
Cool. You said Dex and Athletics?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Wait, that's right. Okay.
Mhm,
All right.
mhm,
Here we go. Yeah. Please, she don't fuck me. That's all I ask. 6 business days later, we'll get there. 'Cause 7.
Okay, we're gonna meanwhile there. Viola, you start your speech at that moment. And then I want to get what Elias is doing after she does her toast.
All right. Okay. So she goes. It's not very, because she already did like a longer speech. So this one, she just makes it short and simple and to the point. Here's to the history we honor, the future we build, unto the night that is ours. For today, tomorrow, and forevermore.
People repeat for today, forever. For today, tomorrow, and forevermore. And there's another slight cheer. And a lot of kindred turn to their blood dolls and take a bite. And there's this heat that ripples through the room. And I need all of my kindred not indulging in biting someone of the living to roll resist a frenzy.
That's mean.
That's all of you. Please roll.
Even me?
Oh, yeah.
I'm enjoying a nice cup of coffee
I
all the
said
way over to book
what
2.
I had fucking said, Mason.
What about the one that doesn't usually have
You.
those kinds of?
Yep, roll it.
Okay. Hello? Oh, there it is. I was like, where is it on here? What the?
Mm.
Alright, so it does finish now.
Mason, what'd you get?
I got an 8.
Elias?
I have a 2, but I do also have a willpower I could use.
Up to you. Use it now or hold your peace.
I'll use it now, I guess.
Okay. And
And that's how many dice is that?
when you use a willpower, you can re-roll your whole pool if you would like. If it is a chat willpower. If it is only a willpower from your actual sheet, 3 dice that are not hunger, and that's it.
All right. Yeah, all of them are still fails,
Yes.
so.
Okay, so Jericho, what'd you get?
I got a 6.
Okay, and Viola?
I got a 2.
And Rook?
I got 3.
Okay. Final answers?
Yeah.
Okay. Mason
Can we
and
not-
Jericho resist. The rest of you are diverted, which means, Rook, you do not get to that Toreador. You think his
Oh no.
you think his name is Andrew. You think. But you do not get to him in time as he escapes out the back of the ballroom and you are diverted to the closest blood doll and you take a bite. It's just played. You get to re-roll that whole dice pool again and take the second result.
Who's that for?
You, Viola.
Viola.
Thank you very much.
Yes, from chat. Chatorino.
Thank you, Chatorino. Let's see what I get. Oh my god. Yeah. No, that was great. That was all successes. Shit.
Oh.
Oh, that's very nice.
Okay, you
Or not.
do not indulge. You resist. You succeed. Right? So, Elias, leading up to being distracted and biting the closest blood doll that you do, and then even after you do feed, what are you doing in this moment while all this is happening?
He would probably have been hanging out around the edges after what happened with Mason earlier, trying to kind of chat to people, mend any slights they perceived from that. Basically trying to minimize any negative effect that could have had. So probably just going from social group to social group, chatting it up.
Okay. I need you to roll a performance and charisma and or a leadership and a charisma or etiquette and charisma to smooth things over.
All right. I will do that. That is a 5.
You do a fairly good job smoothing things over with a 5. With a couple of clicks. Mostly they're other Malkavians and Toreadors, but every vote counts in the grand scheme of things. With that being said, we're going to meanwhile to Lucas.
Wait. My Lucas? Sick.
After your smoke break, you are summoned by Elizabeth up onto the balcony.
You won't hesitate to move to the balcony.
As you push open the door and you look out over the breathtaking view and where down below Mason was broken. Without looking at you, she says, I have a very important series of questions for you, Lucas. And if you piss me off, you can consider yourself terminated here and now. And that's where we're going to take our first bathroom break.
So
Thank God,
she's
I've
asking
gotta pee.
Lucas to go with her to a bathroom break.
And we're back. All right, Lucas.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, that was you knew the player. I'm fear.
Elizabeth doesn't look at you as she speaks. How would you like to be done with your service, Lucas? If I could cut the rope right now and set you free, would you take it? If she cuts the rope and sets you free, you will rage as a Garu.
Is that a bomb? Sorry. God. He will, in all sense of his composure, say, damn it, how am I going to word this? So she's basically asking if she gives me the opportunity and cuts free, I'm free, but I'm going to rage as a Garu, right?
Oh, yes.
He tilts his head down against his own pride and just speaks plainly. That is unfortunately, madam, is not my choice to make. I'm in servants of you. Therefore, if that is your decision,
Let's talk about
I respect your decision.
if it is your choice. Right. Let's say I give you the choice here and now. What would you pick? Would you want to be free, Lucas?
No, I wouldn't want to be free.
And why is that?
Purpose, living with something to fulfill for you in a sense, versus I lost plainly everything. Even now, you cut the cord and set me free. I have nothing to lose.
But you have
But truth, I
everything.
don't want.
You have everything to gain if I cut you free, don't you?
He just kind of stays quiet for a second, thinking, gaining my freedom.
Right.
Yes. It's
And
the
If you were free and you managed to escape, you could take your wife, detox her from my blood, and the two of you could live happily ever after. Couldn't you?
that is the future in a sense, if that were on the table.
So why exactly wouldn't you take it if I gave it to you right now?
He breathes slowly and I gave up on that future a long time ago. My will is to serve as you see fit. Tool to be discarded. When you find the time is right to dispose of me. As much as I like freedom, the choice to make, to do things, I've grown tired of it. I'd rather rip and tear and die in a burning flame. Some nights I just want to sit in quiet. Sometimes I want the beast to win. It's a rotation.
Okay, she's gonna turn.
Sometimes I crave a sense of purpose.
She turns to you
Really.
with scrutiny. I need you to roll something. And it's your choice what you roll.
Okay.
This could be charisma, performance. This could be manipulation. What is it that you want to roll?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think it's. Oh, Jesus. Dude. I don't know how I would word like it's like composure and resolve an option here of he's standing firm on his words even if she chooses to pull the plug, of willing to serve her until the end, I guess. Is that a thing?
Yes, you could roll that. If you would like.
So, sweet Jesus. The inspiration you gave us earlier, was that one of these shot willpower things or no?
That was, yes. So you can re-roll the whole thing if you would like. Or any number
I would like.
that you would like to roll.
I'm gonna re-roll 5 of them with that.
Okay. Well,
Is that easier if I just rolled 5d5 or d10? Sorry.
by all means, feel free.
Okay. I hate this keyboard. Fuck. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know how to math this. I have 2 10s, a 9, and an 8.
Well, that's 4 successes out of that 5. So
And the 10s are critical. So that's
Yeah.
Got it.
4,
Okay, so
5, 6, 7, 8,
4.
and 9 successes.
it's a lot.
9 successes.
In her scrutiny of you, she licks her lips, wiggles her mouth. What a complicated creature you are. You like the internment, but I suspect your wife being an avid supporter of mine has something to do with that. The fact that she is my ghoul. And yet you still want freedom, but at the same time abhor purpose. How very curious. But let's say I believe you, Lucas. Let's say I believe you. But let me paint you a different picture. I am on the precipice of a great change. A decision, if you will, that will melt the eastern seaside border. And from her pocket, she pulls out a button. It looks like some kind of remote control. very tired, Lucas. And I have my son. It's been confirmed that he's mine. And I could take him and leave. I could press this button and leave. Be done with it all. Start somewhere else. I could do it. And she looks out over the city again, and it would be so easy to make him love me. I could be a mother again. I could start over. Just a word, and he would love me as his mother. And he would forget everyone else. I could do it. And you hear the emotion in her voice. And you see the blood tears well up in her gaze. So what would you do, Lucas? Would you still find yourself in the crux of this non-decision? Everything you've ever wanted, right at the tip of your tongue. Everything. All you had to do was open your mouth and swallow. But in doing so, completely condemn yourself. You see, I was just going to do it after I threw Mason off of the balcony and then finished killing him, but instead I watched as he reconstituted himself and walked away. Like a vapor descended upon me, and something that I don't know how to name. And she looks at her hands. Something I don't know how to name. You would hate me. I don't know that I could bear it. Whatever incantation this is. I find that I am balking at my final choice.
Real quick moment. How long has Lucas been in servitude and bound to her?
Over a year.
Over a year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She's never necessarily treated you like she is a kindred. She has abused her power. But the power at the same time is hers to use.
She's fit.
But using her power, in a way, it has brought your wolf to heel. But it is wrong. It is wrong to mentally manipulate anyone, to override their will with your own, even in the defense of innocence, even in the defense of your violent rage as a Garu, as an abomination. But despite that, she, in a fucked up way, gave you your wife back, even though your wife is her loyal ghoul.
Mm-hmm. Okay. His response to her, seeing she has the nuclear death bomb in her hand button, and her
You
he's
honestly
going to try.
think this was always her plan, and for some reason something has changed, and she's questioning. Maybe it's the arrival of her son, maybe it's something else, but she's questioning Do I really kill all of these kindreds that I've worked so hard and tirelessly to collect in one location so that I can?
End it all.
Correct.
And in the moment of, she speaks on, like, wanting her son to love her.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll...
You know that is a fight with her humanity.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
He fights for his humanity daily, wanting to love his wife. I don't know how to word this properly because I'm shit at English. But he would want to convey the words on the same fact, on the same grounds of, in the same freedom. His wife now, Catherine. I think that's what yes, Catherine. He would want to start over, start fresh, rebuild it. And he wants to play on that same concept to her, you know, with the great power that she has this ability to, at a snap of the finger, make her son love her. But it wouldn't feel the same. It would be empty. It would be hollow. It'd be what she wants in that moment. But the journey to progressing that relationship would be more fulfilling for her, if that makes sense. Because he holds on to his teetering humanity that he has left of all the things she has made him do, you know. So that's what Lucas would try to convey in the best way possible. What would you want me to roll for that? Did I die? Did my internet kill?
No, I hear you.
I hear you.
Storyteller, are you there?
I got
Yeah.
I muted myself.
very
I didn't
scared.
mean to.
Oh,
Oof. Ah,
Manipulation.
I was like,
Sorry, manipulation and I thought I was muted this whole time. I'm so sorry. But manipulation and persuasion is what you're rolling.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay, this sheet and its macro options are stupid. Wait, oh, brother. Bullshit. 4 successes.
So what exactly are you suggesting I do? And she looks at the button.
Call it a contingency plan. In a what-if situation, live a life with your son. Show him the world that you see.
How exactly would you go about that? Being a wanted individual? I should kill my enemies, no? And she looks at the button again. I should destroy them. All of them. To ensure his safety. Even if it makes him hate me. Did you get the feeling that you are making... You're making movement. With a 4, you feel like you're where you want to be if you don't want a nuclear explosion.
and he'll lead into, and your son, you want him safe. If he was my son, I would want him safe too. And if I had to soak my hands in the blood of my enemies to do so, that is a choice as a parent to do. But you would want him to understand both sides of the same coin, the gritty and dirty, and the hopeful and wonder that life has. There's a small sense of joy that being with my wife is there, but it would also be very wonderful and wondrous that start from scratch and rebuild that moment for us to understand each other once more. In a sense, you are strangers to your own child. He's a stranger to you. But building that connection is what the journey is, I feel. And then I am here as one of your own to take care of your enemies. Let me deal with them, and I'll be that sword of, yeah, that's the word you'll go with. The sentinel, the defender of such.
You would come with me. Is that what you're suggesting?
A knight protects the queen and their family. It would be just that sense.
You would come with me to protect myself and my son. Because there is no guarantee he loves me, Lucas. Though, the fact that he's been hidden with a Malkavian, hidden by a Malkavian for all of these years is... And she pauses. Then she looks down at that button. And you feel the war within her. She stares at it for a long time. What do you do?
Calmly wait with her, but still implore the fact of, how do I? In the same vein of like, when she asked me, it's like, would I? I'm like, yes, he would do what needs to be done, forgo the happiness that he could have, the sacrifice for the greater good. You know, the greater good is a stretch, but the happiness of hers outweighs his need for happiness in this current moment.
Okay, I need you to roll a manipulation and a charisma again. But you have an extra dice roll because you succeeded last time.
Wait, is it persuasion or charisma?
Sorry, manipulation and persuasion. Manipulation, persuasion,
okay.
extra dice.
Okay. You done it all. Four successes.
Okay, she thinks
With the-
about it. She thinks about it really hard, and then she stops looking at the button and looks at you. You would give up everything. Your very best friend. The potential to reconnect with your loved ones. Do you love me, Lucas? Are you grateful to me, despite everything? Is there some twisted part of you that's connected to me?
Grateful is the word I would use. An understanding of what needs to be done. You carry yourself with purpose. And that is inspiring in a sense. I have no capacity for companionship or love, but I respect everything that you have done in the service that I have been with you. I'm just a person or a monster here to serve until you see fit that I need to be discarded.
Well, then I am quite thankful that you feel thusly. Do you want to know what'll happen when I press this button? And this is also not the only button I have, neither is it my only contingency, but would you like to know, Lucas, what will happen?
People die. Kindred die.
Only kindred. All of the humans will be untouched, including the hunter that I have allowed in Elysium. And then they begin to melt as the red mist engulfs the castle. And as it explodes, and it breaks, and it falls into the earth, very few of them will survive. Because the hunters that are waiting in the wings will finish them off one by one. I'm no exception. Only this time it would be a game. I would have to live, because I am a mother. And a mother does not abandon her children. And then she says something that reminds you of the woman, of the creature that lives underneath Xirus' old place. After all, a mother loves all of her children. Now, there is a timer set that is technically wired and connected to very specific vitals. You see, all of these years, everything that I have done has been to rub arms with Gehenna. And I'm not just talking the hunter himself, I am talking the end of vampire kind, kindred, the children of darkness, the beloved of Lilith, and the progeny of Cain. We are ticks, parasites.
And in hearing this information that she has presented, you also said it's like it's on a timer in case a certain set of vitals go down, right? Got it.
So
right.
let's say something happens to me. It's like this button was pressed.
We all go up in smoke.
Oh, you melt. I'm sick and tired of these games. And this is my greatest achievement. This is my shining moment. Because with the call of a great power, I have summoned elders here into Elysium. Ancient blood. And just like that, erasure. Give me 1 second. Franklin! Put the bug down. Put the cicada down. Drop it. Drop it. Get in the house.
It's really funny.
God damn it. I can't
He's
mute
full of
myself.
Mason.
I can't mute myself because my hands are gross from reaching in his mouth. Ah! For those who don't know, Franklin is my young puppy golden retriever, and he just was fighting a cicada on the porch. And then he had it in his mouth and it was like, and I was like, let it go, and he dropped it. So very gross, very, very gross. Anyways, okay, back to the scene. Sorry about that. I don't remember what she was saying, but
Tired of all these games.
yeah. She clears her throat. Tired of the false smiles, the lies, the treachery. And yet you are suggesting that I simply allow this festering wound to continue and to get to know my son. Which, when I put it into perspective, Lucas, this is the most brilliant plan that anyone has constructed in a mass extinction event, and yet I will throw it all away. I'm on the verge of throwing it all away for a 17-year-old human. And you know that this is the Ventrue speaking, a rat without a tail that I once pushed from my body in the depth of a cathedral, crying to a god that never answered me. Why is it that motherhood is such an interesting experience? Why is it that I would give up everything for a parasite? Why would I do that? Everything. Centuries of dedication for a boy.
He will pause himself once more to go on the fact of that her son is a part of her, a piece. Without him, she is incomplete. Having him makes her whole so she can fulfill the journey. If she makes the decision to wipe the world clean, there's that fact. But instead of choosing that option, try a different option. Make them play a different game. Play by your rules. The ball is in your court. You are the queen in control of the board. Make the pieces move to your will. and do what you want. Is it extinction? That is an option.
She holds out the button. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, it is an end to all of this. And it was so much easier when I was guaranteed. I was guaranteed to see my boy. But if I do this, I leave him behind. But maybe that is exactly what I need to do because I am a monster. And so are you. And so is every other bloodsucker and lick inside these halls. And she flips up the cover to the button, and she hovers her thumb over it. Just a press, and it all ends. And my baby gets to be free. You want me to do what I want? I think this is what I want. More than anything. And tears of blood begin to fall down her face.
So Lucas wants to, weirdly enough, he's having a weird moment of compassion with her. He's like in agreement that starting all over, eradicating the world, being free, and her son is now free from every. He like, this is a bad thought. No, what did I think of this? In a moment of vulnerability, they're both vulnerable. He's holding his hand under hers where the button would be, just having it open. Like he's in agreement of her choice. If she just presses it, then he stands and serves with her, or she doesn't. He protects her and the boy as his charge. You know, the fate of him is in her hands regardless, and he would not maneuver away no matter what. Even the year of emotional and mental manipulation is thankful for some clarity. So he chooses to stand by her, even in the time of true peril. Because in the sense of we all go boom, he will go out swinging to give her time to maybe make it to her kid. Or have the option to not press the button and build a kindling relationship with her son. That's all I got. And I'm terrified.
Roll a composure
as
and
usual, the
resolve.
player. Fuck. Does willpower reroll work using like my own willpower?
You can roll up to 3 non-hunger dice.
And do I use the sheet to do that, or do I just roll 3d10 and then add it to whatever I have?
Either way, you can either click willpower reroll, or you can manually like give yourself a slash through your willpower box and then manually reroll the 3d10. Up to you. Either way.
Okay, I'm going to do that. I'm gonna manually re-roll 3d10. Yeah. Yeah. Is it a 6 or better that's a success, right?
Yes.
5.
So your palm is hovering open. Her thumb is hovering over the button. And you have spoken as honestly as a creature as an abomination can. Son of a bitch. Another humanity for Elizabeth.
Sorry.
Oh, wow. Okay. That changes things. Okay, Lucas, I need you to roll with 3 more dice for this pool.
Okay. Sweet and merciful God.
You can use a inspiration from chat.
Okay.
You also have another. Griffin's given you another dice to add to this. So
I'm going to explode.
this is and another one from
And another.
Yankee Boy. So this is it. This,
Okay.
Inu, I told you that you were gonna have some really intense choices. I'm sorry, but this is
gonna fucking. Oh wait, I'm missing 1 dice because it won't let me.
roll it again.
Hold on. D10. D100. I might explode. How many willpower rerolls can I use out of my own willpower? And it's up to 3, right?
Mm-hmm. Until you are 2. Gosh, I want to say inebriated. That's not the word.
I have some willpower, Lucas. Take one of my chat willpowers.
So, with the one that Nat has passed to me, can I just roll any amount of dice that I want, right? That is in the pool of my stuff, right?
Correct. Yes. Any number.
I punched my leg in anger because I was like, why did I get 3? But, okay, cool. Spell it, dummy.
So you should be rolling 12 dice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Am I?
Yes, you have
Okay, hold on.
12, 13, 14 dice. Sorry, because you have 3 extra. And then you have the 2 extra from chat.
I'm missing like.
A lot. You're missing 4 dice.
Oh, oops.
Mm-hmm.
I can't count. That's my bad.
So just roll. So you're rolling 14. 14 dice for this pool. You also, Dork is giving you a chat willpower from his resubscribe.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. And you can use up to 2, and then that's it. What you get is what you get.
Mm-hmm.
So make your composure and resolve one more time with your bonus dice, which is 5 bonus dice to what you have.
I'm doing the math. 4, 8. It's 5 bonus dice, so 14 you said, right?
14 dice, yes.
Just
Because
gonna do
her
it
humanity
this
has
way.
increased, so you have more dice to the pool. But this literally comes down to whether she presses this button and the campaign ends here, or she doesn't.
Crit 4, 5, 6, 7. What?
You have 1 more willpower you can use. And that's from Dork. Mhm.
4, 5, 6. Wait, hold on. 4, 6, 7, 8. Gonna use that last one to reroll 8 of them.
So you're re-rolling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Understood. Got it. Chat, he has 8 successes so far.
Jesus. I see 2 8s. Yeah.
So what's your total?
10?
10 successes?
Yes.
Her eyes are locked on the button. And your words are playing on stereo in her mind. What a fragile thing. Love. What a pointless, yet all-consuming sentiment. You are with me either way, Lucas. It's a question.
I am, my lady, with you in either way, shape, or form.
She throws the button over the edge. And then she looks down at her fingers that are trembling, and the tear stains down her cheeks. And she looks at you. Everything that I have made, we burn it. Fetch me Mads O'Shea and her titillated little coterie. Make sure they bring the lamb. And you know that that's what she refers to Jericho as? Because she often considers him just a meal. Bring them all, and bring them to my chambers. And tell the hunter, tell him I will secure the opal for him and he will have it back. He and his companions are no longer necessary. That they can call off the shield of Abel. See that it is done.
As you wish.
She grips the fence. I am a fool. I am a fool. And you pause at the doorway. She says, but first, I am a mother. I am his mother. I made him, and he is mine, and I am his.
Hearing her words, he nods quietly and sets out to do the task that is asked of him.
Okay. Within moments, your long strides guide you to the coterie. Viola, Jericho, Lucas. And I need Mason and Elias to roll a wits and awareness.
Let's see. Let's see. 4.
That's a 6 for Elias.
Okay. Elias. And Mason, you got Elias. That's Mason Elias ship name. But the Mason, you got a 4, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So the both of you see Lucas approach Viola, Rook, and Jericho. And Elias and Mason, that both of you read Lucas's lips. Lucas, what do you say to the coterie that you once belonged to? Hey guys,
His eyes
sorry I've
are-
been gone. What's up, yo? Haha, psych. I'm on your side again. Hey, excuse me, horse? Just kidding. Sorry, go ahead. I'm muting myself. I'm just really stressed out. Even though that Elizabeth scene was me, my butthole.
I want to vomit.
Lucas keeps himself composed and just looks calmly, just nods, knowing there's a very thick cloud of animosity in this particular moment. He says, "My lady requests your presence. Post haste, if you would."
Viola does not give animosity. Instead, when she hears his words, it's just hurt. It's like getting stabbed when he says, "My lady."
Jericho looks at Viola. Then we should be polite and go pay her visit, right?
Yes.
Hearing Jericho say that word, he even sinks, eating his own pride more, bowing to a certain degree. "It is with great haste that I suggest. Please." Time is short. Many words can be spoken, many things can be said. Much blood could be shed.
Right. Yeah. No, I get it. I guess.
Right.
Lead on.
He will.
I'm bringing Ashley. Not leaving him anywhere.
All right, and then hold on before I do a whole weird shift change. Rook and Lucas stare down each other, knowing that Lucas just ate his pride to convey something that's very out of character of what he knows this Titan to be, and just nods quietly, looking at Viola and Jericho. "We must hurry." Then, if he is choosing to stifle down his entire pride, walk back to Lucas. He'll direct where her chambers are, and he will meet you guys there. He has to take care of one more list or item on the list, or task is the better word. And in all meaning of words, he says, "Please try." It's not much of an ocean to go on, and no reason to lie. Please, just trust me.
I guess we go then.
Lucas. Of course. You trust you, but please. Do not bow. I do not need anything, any form. I do not need my friend to bow, but look me in the eye. I trust you. And she moves forward.
And when you say those words to him, he doesn't break his stance of his head down, holding his pride in, and just quietly nods, not looking at you, and takes his leave to go handle his other tasks before he goes to meet you guys in Elizabeth's chamber. It's very dangerous to say out loud.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
She definitely walks in that direction, and her back, like she's carrying herself as well, but there is definitely, I guess because she would be the only one that remembers, other than Mads, that remembers Lucas. And a part of her heart breaks because she wasn't there. She couldn't save him.
Tyler
And it,
is openly crying, looking at Lucas this close.
Okay, hold on. Before Lucas would walk away, and seeing Kyler, he just does one notion, handing a simple pack of cigarettes with a lighter in it. Same way he always has his cigarettes. 2 flipped over. 1 for good luck. And the other one, just in case there's not enough luck. He just calmly slides it into like a jacket pocket of Kyler
So that's it?
and just says,
It's
"See you soon."
that's it?
Time is not on our side. Trust me, like you have done before. I'm not the same, but I am the same.
So when are you coming home? Because I'm tired. I'm tired of my house being empty.
The goal is for everyone to make it home. Trust me.
He squints at you. And he nods.
And on that notion, he calmly just takes his stride to go speak to the hunters and
Okay, you're gonna go speak
do
to the
what?
hunter. I need you to roll another composure and
Fuck.
resolve, but it is not nowhere near as high.
cool. Would be 4.
Okay. Before we roleplay that, Viola, switch back to Rook. And Jericho. You are about to leave. I need to know what Mason and Elias are doing as the coterie is about to leave. Do you approach? Do you follow? You've been able to lip read everything that Lucas said to them, although the coteries' backs were to you. But it seems like things, quite curiously, have changed.
Please no sneak.
You'll sneak and follow him?
Yeah.
Okay, dexterity and stealth. You can use your up to your celerity points if you would like. If you have obfuscate. And Elias, what are you doing?
Elias is just gonna follow them. He's not really trying to sneak, but he's gonna try to stay behind them.
This is actually my most powerful roll. I'm gonna check that. It's 8. I'm sure I have enough dice for this. Oh. 12.
Oh yeah, you are quite obfuscated from the coterie. As far as you can tell, you are a speck of dust in the wind, following after a very curious story before your ultimate terminal decree and demise. All right.
Whatever, either way.
Either way, you're happy. Hey, coterie, what do? You go up to see Viola? You go up to see Elizabeth? Any roleplay on your way?
Gosh, I don't know. I think Jericho is just he's following Viola. I think he does
Very
quietly, like the Usher. This has got to be good, right? Like, hopefully this isn't some kind of bad trap we're just walking into. But I'm gonna be optimistic, right? Okay, optimism.
That's all we can do.
We can only see what she wants to talk to us about. I honestly think that it might be having to do with what we have in our possession, and perhaps her son. But if she wants to meet us,
understand what a parent will do with a child.
Exactly. I'm going to prepare for her to want to take care of us as the problem in order to protect her son, so
we're gonna be optimistic but cautious.
Exactly, thank you.
Got it.
And she's pursing her lips, like, she's not nervous, but she's trying to figure out, like, what's Elizabeth's angle, if that makes sense.
Right. You do notice Elias walking pretty close behind all of you as you exit this ballroom, which is a smaller ballroom, into the larger ballroom that has the crystal fountain, the huge fountain that is directly underneath a massive chandelier, and then head for the grand staircase that leads up to the second floor, and those huge dark wood double doors that peak like something Gothic in architecture. These beautiful doors is where you're headed, and it's when you're in the main ballroom, which is like almost the size of a fucking football field in this castle, that you notice Elias following you.
Elias, care to pray tell why you are behind a lovely group?
I just noticed something interesting and figured I might come along.
Now, it would be quite rude to eavesdrop. Why don't you come along and not be a stranger, as is proper etiquette?
He kind of squints at Viola. You are the one who needs to be in the lead.
Why, yes, quite right, except skulking around does not do well for appearances, does it? It feels like you have something to hide. But rather, I perhaps presume we are going in the same location?
He just sighs and shakes his head and then picks up his pace a little bit to catch up so he's not so far behind.
Okay, so you're all moving together.
Correct.
Yeah.
Any other roleplay among the four of you? Mason, you can make yourself known if you would like at any point. Otherwise, you can just keep obfuscating and skulking and following.
I really do love skulking and just popping out in most inappropriate of times.
Perfect. Okay.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. The vibes.
I am going to roll because Elizabeth will be looking for obfuscation. Let me see.
I have one thing while you're rolling, storyteller. Before we get to the door, Jericho would reach in his pocket. He's got a couple of his little magic vials. He's got one of his celerity ones. He's actually gonna discreetly give it to Ashley and say, look, I don't know what's gonna go on in this room, and if shit goes sideways, drink that and get the fuck out. It'll make you go real fast. But hopefully things won't go sideways, but just in case.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, you just stick right here by me. All right, that's it. Just wanted to give him that just in case.
Right. He puts it in his pocket and kind of clutches it as a lifeline. Anything else for anyone else?
Nothing particular, no.
I guess to everyone, if things go sideways, it's been great. Y'all been great. But here's hoping. Like I said, optimistic but cautious. But just in case, yeah. Sorry, I'm just nervous. I'll shut up.
Rook just chuckles a little. It's like, that means you're truly alive. You're nervous. Don't
I
worry.
mean, to be fair, I'm more alive than y'all. So
That's the best part. You have the advantage compared to the rest of us.
You kind of do right now.
Don't forget that.
okay, I'm not quite sure what the advantage is. I'm pretty sure I'm just squishier, but I'll take your optimism. Let's go. It's gonna be great. I don't know what we're gonna talk about, but hopefully it's fantastic. Hopefully we all walk out of here just fine.
It's been an honor and a privilege to be amongst you. But hopefully this will not be our last stand.
True.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it for him.
Anything else for anyone else? At this point, you're crossing past that crystal fountain and the chandelier above it. You're halfway to the steps.
No, Rook's just awkwardly, like, optimistically patting Jericho's back. Like, you got it. We got this. Don't worry. Trust.
I think
trust.
Viola would take one more look around.
There are kindred watching. But this is Elysium. Violence is forbidden here. Anyone who would break that would very likely be blood hunted and consumed. Unless someone had a nuclear bomb, of course, and could kill all of you very quickly and very, very swiftly in a short amount of time. But even as you think that wild thought, Viola, there's no way someone would do that. Final death is
we know-
something kindred fear more than anything.
Because we know Elizabeth is developing that. We don't know how far along she is.
Correct.
So it's, yeah, there's this scary, like, I think the coterie would notice, like, the stiffness, like, wash over her for a moment, thinking, man, like, if she had that in her hands, what that would be.
Oh, yes. And as you're looking around,
Awful.
all the resplendent decorations and all of the redone flooring, walls, ceiling, colonnades, this old castle has been made to shine beautifully for this event. But wouldn't it make quite the gilded tomb? If in fact Elizabeth was prepared to blow it all away.
It's a strange thought because at the very beginning of this journey, that's something she would have welcomed with opened arms. And yet now she finds herself in a position where she wants anything but that. Not necessarily for herself, but for the friends, no, the family she found along the way.
You get to the top of the steps. The doors are willed open on their own, and it is only Elizabeth in the room. The first thing that she notices is that Mads O'Shea and the Marquis are not among you, including Lucy and Alex, Mads O'Shea's recently acquired ghouls. She says, well, I suppose not everything can be perfect. Let us begin regardless. Step inside.
actually did this in person. Whoops. Let me describe it. So Viola says, "Let's get started. We would love to hear what you have to say, as per your request." And she's being cautious and polite, watching her words, not knowing if Elizabeth is truly alone or if there is someone else or something else listening.
And then she squints behind you. She rolled a 13.
Damn it.
And she says, "Mason, you can wait outside the doors."
Ooh. You're no fun.
And she says, "Do be a dear. When Mads and the Marquis show up, open the door for them."
Of course.
And so all of you step in. Elias, Rook, Jericho, Viola.
Yes.
Yep, into the thick of it.
Elias.
Yep, unless she tells me not to.
Okay, yeah, she lets you. And then Mason, she nods for you to shut the fucking door and to stay on your side of business.
It's funny. I'm going to listen in.
You can roll a wits and awareness and attempt to listen through the door.
I will.
The moment the coterie is sealed in, there is the sound of dripping blood. And then you turn to the door and you watch this blood, this thick congealed droplet slide down the seam of the door. What'd you get on that wits and awareness, Mason?
I just realized I have not been adding my dice for hiding senses. So let's see how that works. It's 4.
Yeah, you go to listen and it's all muffled. It's like blah 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 blah.
Okay, well, Mason's gonna try to see if there's a. Gonna think of a way to be able to do what I was asked to, and also listen in. I'm trying to figure out a way like that, but y'all do your thing.
Okay. As Mason tries to get in to listen, we'll start roleplay. Elizabeth clears her throat. And sitting down, she hasn't stood, she also hasn't offered any of you a seat, but she says, "I have a proposition for you. But first, I have a gift." And a door on the side opens and she says, "Viola, if you could step through these doors."
She's looks to the rest of the coterie and she just does one nod. And Jericho and Rook would understand that this nod is like, stay here. And it's in your hands if anything happens to me.
I'm sure. Oh,
Jericho give a little nod.
it was spooky. Rook just nods quietly, hands behind his back, clasped, just waiting.
It is
In fear.
pitch dark when you step in. And Elizabeth stands for the first time, moving over to the side door that she's opened for you, and she says into the darkness, "Viola, I have a unique disposition that allows me to move about the sun for an hour each day." And you shiver, because this is new information. If she is not lying, this is an awful ability for something as old as Elizabeth to have. And in one of my trances about the sun, I found something very important to you. And she shuts the door, sealing you in. And at the same time that what is happening with Viola is happening, she turns to the rest of the coterie, and you see her shoulders drop. I'm going to take my son. And I'm going to leave. But in order for me to stay safe, you are all going to kill me to see that it happens. Unless, of course, you have a better idea. But I give you the barony. Salem is yours. I recede from the race. I rescind my crown. And at the same moment, Viola, you feel someone step up behind you. And you hear the sound of leather, of gloves being removed. And these wide hands smooth over your bare shoulders. And the scent is so familiar.
My necklace looks beautiful on you, Viola.
As Kadal kisses right underneath your jaw at your pulse point. And that's where we're gonna end tonight.
You don't even give me time to cry.
Yeah, you can go cry off camera now. It's great.
Oh shit. Oh my god. God damn it. God damn you. Fucking hell. To cry. Fuck. I'm like, shit.
And so, we reach the finale of part 2. We had to finagle a couple of things because we were missing a primary player that actually runs 2 characters in the coterie. There is potential for a part 3, but that is not something that is yet confirmed. Hopefully, we can make it happen, just so you get Marquis and Mad sides of the story, but you can assume, to some degree, the coterie works together, or not, with Elizabeth. Things, until it is confirmed about August 3rd, hang in an open-ended, you decide as the viewers how this ends. Elizabeth's humanity is higher than it has been in over a century. And a plan that she has held on to as an unchanging monster for over 100 years, she has thrown away. Because she is a mother. Which for her is the single most important aspect and keystone of her existence. Tentatively, we'll see you all again on the 3rd. We'll get some more Lucas roleplay. We'll hear from the leader of the Shield of April. And Marquis, Mads, and more of the coterie. But until then, I'm your host, your storyteller, your dungeon mistress, and this was part 2 of the finale of Salem by Night.
Holy shit. Also, fuck you, Mason, because I have an idea, but I can't freaking do it because you Mason didn't give me the freaking last piece of that puzzle. So I can't put it together because I'm not that smart.
I told Elias he's there.
Also, I think you mean the second, Dolly.
Part 2? What do you mean? Oh, yeah, the second. What'd I say, the 3rd?
Yeah.
3rd's a Monday, 2nd's that Sunday.
Oh, yes, the 2nd of August. Yeah. I will put a event in the Discord, and I'll also put it on the visual calendar that I post. So that'll be a thing. Yay. But this is if we don't get a chance to officially end it, this is the open end. And we know that Kadal and Viola will very likely never be separated again.
I'm at the point of tears. Don't make me keep crying. That would be terrible. I don't like it.
You cry.
Shit. Because I also have an idea. I just want to ask this question to everybody. What if we make Elizabeth human?
You're insane.
It is possible with the things we have in mind, but unfortunately my character's not smart enough for that, so.
You put the least charismatic individual unintentionally had to go battle against his boss.
And that was the best.
And
No, you did great.
that made me stress the fuck out.
Yeah, that
I love that you were-
that was so cool. Good job.
Yeah, that was really awesome, dude. You said very good words. I
Yeah.
was like, fuck,
That was sick.
I'm impressed.
Yeah, you did great. You did great.
Thanks, man. I was scared the whole time.
We
You know,
are.
I make the joke I like flirting with death every once in a while, but that was a lot.
Oh yeah, you
was
definitely. That was not only death, but like death for like everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah, everybody.
Well, we were
Everybody.
making out with
Yeah,
death, man.
that would have been like
No.
nuke. Which I'm sure that Void was ready to be like, if you didn't get the rolls, yep, and oh, shit's about to go down. It's gonna be bad.
Mhm.
Oh, now you get to hear. Well, if we do get a part 2, you get to hear all of our reactions to stuff, and yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But if not, I hope you guys have enjoyed the ride. To an end to
I
an
wanna go
era.
home. I'm stuck on this roller coaster.
An end to an era.
There's our raid message where we are gonna go raid Croc. Croc is doing some gaming with the boys. So
Boys are back in town. Boys are back in town.
yeah.
The boys?
Yeah, he's playing
boys.
Goblin Company with the boys. So we're gonna
No idea.
Oh, yeah.
we're gonna go raid him, and that's us. We're out. Thank you all so much. Join the Discord, check the schedule. I'll post on Twitter and Blue Sky as well when I am, as best as I can, but I do most everything through Discord, like when I'm live and whatnot. So much love, good night, and don't forget to love each other, just like Critical Role says. It's important.
The way that Mason loves death.
The way that Mason